Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, glad that you're here and thank you for joining. So today I have the Isabel and River Power of Friendship to unbox and review with you guys. And I also have the baby unicorns. So I have two of those to open with you. So can't wait for these. The first series never showed up where I live, but I'm glad for series 2 because these have the main characters in it. So that's exciting. So let's look at the box. It's the same as the old boxes. We have the unicorn symbols on the top and the Unicorn Academy logo here embossed onto the package. Feels really nice. And then of course we have a picture of River and Isabel right there from the show. And then same as here on the side. And then on the back we have all of the writers. So that's awesome because they finally included Rory because he is getting a figurine. So I'm so happy with that. But Spin Master, we want a doll of Rory. We want the doll. So here is the description of Isabel and River. You can pause to read. And then nothing too crazy there. So let's get them out and get a closer look. So give me just a second. And I've already cut the tape. So we should wrap right up. Yep. And hopefully this will be easier to open than the last one. Last one was not easy. Don't know why. Oh, my family, I swear. Always. Always. Loud. Oh, goodness. I'm having trouble cutting this. I don't know why, but okay. I'll just leave that for now. She has a tie holding her there. Got her out. Stupid piece there. Come on, River. He's stuck in the back. This should not be complicated. It's probably just me. I'm terrible at unboxing. So here they are. River and Isabel. So here's Isabel. This was the only one left at the store. So didn't really have much to choose from, but they really don't have mess ups on them, so I'm not complaining. So they don't really have mess ups on them, so you don't really have to worry about the quality control on these. So Isabel's got her blonde hair, and there's her green eyes and her smile, and then of course her signature blue streak to match River, and then of course she's got her school uniform on, her riding uniform, which all the students have, and it's really nice. I've never done a review on River and Isabel yet, since I didn't get the originals from the first series. But yep, she's got her blue breeches, which in figurine form it looks like tights. And then of course we have her riding boots, which are red, and then her little jacket, her little tracksuit jacket, and her little tracksuit shirt underneath with the white trim and the little cutout in the middle. Super pretty. And then of course her blue gloves, and she does have articulation at the head, so she's on a ball joint for the head. The arms can move up and down. They can't go out, but they move up and down. And then of course we have movements at the hips, and oh gosh, her leg just went crazy. Okay, there, at the knee. And then her riding breeches, which look like leggings. Like I said, she's got some blue swirlies that are this metallic paint color, which is nice. I like that. And then she has on the back of her shirt, we have the Unicorn Academy logo, which is nice. I love her little ponytail though, it's so cute. And her face looks like she would in the show because she's always got that little smiley smirk when she's competing. So here's River. So this is a new River. I mean, it's the same figure from the first set, but I don't have anything to compare him to, so I don't really know if it's a new mold. I doubt it, but he does have new tech and of course his new water feature. So we have this nice pearly blue coat, and I can see right here, you see this little, it looks like a bubble, but it's really not. It's just where they connect the plastic in. It's kind of interesting that you can actually see through it, and you can't see it on the back. But see how pearly that finish is? Oh, it's so nice. There's that. His tack is this glittery blue. It's like transparency almost, but we got that there. And his reins are the same color as the bridle. And then of course he's got this cute little horn. Let's see. That's my lighting. And it's got little glitter embedded in the horn, and it's this pinky, almost red but pinky color. And of course we have his saddle, which is also new. It's transparency, and it's like this pink color. And once again, loose as the other the other horses. I don't know why they can't get the saddle to set right, and it should be set up here, not like down here and it slides. But and then he has his water markings, which are metallic-y, pinky, more like a coral. Yeah, this is like a coral color. That's what I want to say. It's like a coral. Yeah. So his water markings there on his sides, right here on his flank, and then up here on his shoulder. And then of course, with the new feature, we have the magic. So here's the water. It's supposed to look like water. I don't like this design. It does not look like water to me at all. Like, at least with Valentina and Cinder, it actually looks like flames. But this to me doesn't really look like water, but they did the best they could, I guess. And it's glittery and transparent. You can see through it. And then, of course, here's his hooves. He's got a little bit of feathering on his hooves. Not on his hooves, around the hooves. Excuse me. But they didn't paint his actual hooves, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. So there's no, like, extra paint details where there should be a gradient around the feathers, and then the hooves should be a different color, which I think is, like, a different shade of blue. He does have a blue eye, so we do have that still. And sorry, I'm always stuffy in my room. And then of course we have his mane and tail, which are super soft. I love the hair texture that Spin Master uses for these. They're so nice. So he's got his hair, his mane and tail should actually be straight like it is in the show, but they don't do that for these. I'm gonna end up straightening his hair so it looks more show accurate anyway. So yeah, there's River and Isabelle. And I didn't mention this in my other video because I didn't notice it, but for these Power of Friendships, if you look, that's weird. Oh yeah, never mind. I found it. On the bottom of their hooves, so this is the new feature, it's got this little paint here. Like, I don't know how this is gonna work. I think I know how it's gonna work. I think there's something inside the hoof, so it indicates which hoof you should use. So You can see that it's a different color than the rest of the hooves. This is for the playset that's coming out. And you put the hoof on the water fountain and it does different things for each unicorn. So I didn't notice that on Cinder before, but now that I know that, they all have that. So the one hoof will always have a marking there so that you'll know which one to use for the fountain. So there's that, which is cool. Which I plan on getting the playset. But you know how much that playset is? It's $70. And I'm like, whoa, that's expensive. So I gotta save up some money to get the playset because I can't afford that for what it comes with. Like, really. But yeah. And I love that these figurines are in scale with the unicorns. So that's really nice. So let's get on to the babies. There's the babies. I tried to look for a code. Like, I thought this was the code here, but I don't think so. Because they're both the same, so hopefully I got two different ones. But we'll see. Okay, so, oh geez, sorry about that. Trying to get this. So, this is the packaging. It just has a question mark with a unicorn, and then it's series 2. And then, of course, we have the embossed logo again. And then there is this little flower print on the top. And then it shows you how to open it. So, you peel it here. Why is it taped? I don't know, but it's weird. Okay. I'm supposed to peel it. It's not letting me peel. Okay, there we go. It was taped there for some reason. So inside, we have, I don't want to show the unicorn yet. So here is the, oh, dang it. It just pops out. So here's the unicorn baby. They come in the, these flowers, which is, ooh, I love this color. Look how sparkly and pink that is. I don't know who this is. I've never seen this one before. She doesn't look familiar, or he. So if you watch Unicorn Academy, you'll know that the baby unicorns aren't born. They're made from the stars. So when they come down from the stars, they come in these little flower petals that are massive. They are massive like this. And the baby unicorn pops out just like that. In real, you know, not real life, but in the show, that's how it works. So that's how the unicorns are born. And they're not, they don't have names when they're born. And they don't have powers until they meet their person. Which was very confusing in season 2 because, like, they showed, they were saying that, like Ava later on says, oh, that baby unicorn has plant magic like Leaf. Starjoy is what she called him, I think. But that made no sense. It was contradicting what it said because they have powers, but they're all kinds of all over the place because they don't know what magic they're going to have until they are an adult and meet their person. So it's a little confusing to me, but it is what it is, you know. I'm going to show the names at the end because I don't want to look at the checklist yet, but here's the checklist. So we have this little guy or gal. I think it's a girl, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, this is taped there. See? So you have to, like, really pick at it. So give me a minute and I'll get the next one done. I'm so sorry about the background sound because my freaking sister, she's so loud, and then she has her baby. Everything's just tough. It's so annoying around here. Ooh. Ooh, it's a different color. Great. Ooh! Look who we got. We got Wildstar as a baby. And I know this is Wildstar because of the colors. Look at her. And she's got a little white muzzle. Golden horn. So cute. See, the babies don't have little markings on them like they do when they're adults. They're magic. So you can see the magic markings. They don't get them till later when they grow up and they're people with their bond. So there's baby Starjoy there. Wild Star. What do we get? Oh, it's Smidgen. I love Smidgen. Yeah, he's cute. Smidgen is this little baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore. But, Smidgen, his magic is where he can become really small. He can become a small unicorn, like the size of a pea. So that's so cute. And look, they even have Baby Storm. I love that. Baby River. Baby Livornia. Livora. I like that unicorn. Yeah, so, yeah, look, the girls have, they give the girls eyelashes, and the boys don't have them. There's one, how many boys do we have? So we have 2 boys out of the set, plus that one. So there's 3 boys and 4 girls. Aw, so cute. You little River. He's so cute. I want that one so bad. So out of the ones that I want is this one for sure. And that one, definitely, because I love that one in the show. She's so pretty. They don't have Rhapsody in here, surprisingly. Maybe they'll put her in Series 3. There's Starjoy I was telling you about. And Glacier. Oh, she's in the same pose as Smidgen. Cool. Isn't Glacier a boy? Well, in my opinion, he's a boy. But like I said, I pretend differently. So like for me personally, River, we know River's a boy anyway, but Glacier's a boy, River's a boy, Leaf's a boy. Yeah, they're all boys except for Wildstar. And I think when I get Rory, if they ever make a doll of him, I'll make his horse a girl. Because she is a girl in the show. And Cinder's also a boy. He's a boy in the show, and he's a boy in my pretend land, my imagination. But yeah, so there they are. This one's like super sparkly too, and it's gold. Of course it would be gold for Wildstar. And see, she's got the eyelash, so you know it's a girl. I love them. So do you guys like the baby unicorns? Because I think they're adorable. And a nice addition to the Unicorn Academy stuff, to be honest. And there's River again. And then he does come with a curry comb, like all the Unicorn Academy stuff. So I will be getting, I'll probably end up getting them all, to be honest. Even though I already have the originals of I don't have the originals of those. Actually, the only one I actually have the original of is only Layla and Glacier. It's the only one I have the original of. The rest of them I did not have the original of. But so I'll be getting probably the rest of them anyway. But I don't know if I'll get Leaf because I already have 2 Leafs. And then I don't need a 3rd one, to be honest, unless he's completely different than what he looks like. But I don't know for sure if he looks different. But there we go. So there's my little review on the Unicorn Academy Friendship, the Power of Friendship, plus the little babies. I love how they come in the little flowers like they do in the show. It's so cute. I like how they pop open as soon as you hold a tab. That's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And please, if you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up if you like videos like these. And it really helps me out a lot. And I do read my comments. And I do comment back. So if you want to leave a comment, feel free. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.